Hello everyone, my name is Utkarsh and today I am thrilled to present to you our project called Goodcabs. First of all, I want to express my sincere gratitude to Codebasics and their entire team for this wonderful opportunity, and a special thanks to Dhaval sir and Hemanand sir. Let me introduce the project. The project is titled Goodcabs, which focuses on analyzing and strategizing for a cab service company which is established 2 years ago. Goodcabs operates in tier 2 cities across India, and they are focusing on supporting local drivers and providing them sustainable livelihoods. Their mission is to ensure exceptional service to their passengers while addressing the unique needs for small cities. With operations in 10 tier 2 cities, Goodcabs aims to drive growth and passenger satisfaction. In this presentation, we will explore its performance data, including trip volumes, passenger satisfaction, repeat rates, and revenue trends, while diving deep into the insight and strategies for future growth. So, this is our agenda, and accordingly, we are moving ahead. Starting with revenue analysis, Goodcap's top performing cities are Jaipur, Kochi, and Chandigarh. Jaipur leads the revenue charts with 37.2 million, largely thanks to its status as a major tourist hub. Also, in Jaipur, there are so many art and craft and textile industries are going on, so it's a mix of both business and tourist. In Jaipur, high trip volumes and an average trip distance of 30 km, so this significantly contributes to the success in Jaipur. Additionally, Jaipur has the highest average fare per trip, which is 486, and a fare per kilometer is 16, making it the most premium priced city. However, there is a challenge. Its revenue has been consistently declining month on month, and this indicates potential issues with their passenger retention or operational inefficiencies that need to be addressed. Then Kochi comes in second. So, generating 17 million in revenue, unlike Jaipur, Cochin has demonstrated steady month on month growth, and their average fare per trip is 333 and average fare per kilometer is 13. So, its consistent performance highlights strong passenger loyalty and strategic positioning in the market. Then Chandigarh ranked third with 11.1 million, and Chandigarh faces unstable growth. Revenues dipped sharply in March and April, but partially recovered in May, with an average fare trip of 276 and average trip distances to 23 km. On the other hand, we have low performing cities like Surat, Vadodara, and Coimbatore. Surat with 6.4 million in revenue and Vadodara with 3.8 million. In our report, we have found out that in these cities, the trip distance is lower than 14 km and their limited reliance on tourism. Vadodara shows growth earlier this year, but a sharp decline in June calls for a detailed investigation into operational issues. Then Coimbatore is also the lowest performer with 3.5 million. uh, Low marketing visibility and limited passenger engagement, so this thing hinders the market growth. Then Mysore, so Mysore is not at the bottom, but Mysore revenues is 4.1 million, so it reflects stable but modest growth. It stands out for its pricing efficiency with the second highest fare per kilometer at 15, so this indicates potential for revenue optimization during peak tourist season. Analyzing revenue trends and pattern, so we have seen that Kochi's steady growth because of balanced pricing and passenger demand, so this makes Kochi a key growth market. And about the Jaipur, so despite leading in revenue, there is consistent monthly declines, raises concerns about passenger retention. Then there is fluctuating cities like Chandigarh and Vadodara face market specific issues causing inconsistent performance. Then there is low performing markets like Surat and Vadodara and Coimbatore, struggling due to shorter trip of distance. There is a low pricing and insufficient marketing, so they should have to emphasizing the need for targeted campaigns. Now let us dive into the passenger analysis, which is a critical aspect of understanding Goodcap's operational success and its challenges. Goodcap caters to a wide range of passengers, and their segmentation provides a clear picture of the customer landscape. Starting with new passengers. So the company has achieved 95.62% of its targets and or onboarding of total 177,000 new passengers. This achievement is quite commendable, but there are significant variation across cities. For instance, Coimbatore has exceeded expectations, achieving 113% of its target for new passengers. which reflect the effectiveness of its outreach and marketing efforts. On the other hand, Jaipur falls behind and achieving only 84.92% of its target. This underperformance in Jaipur signals a need for deeper investigation into factors like marketing strategy, service quality, and local competition. Jaipur's status as a tourist hub means there is immense potential for new passenger growth, and failing to capture this market could mean missed opportunities for revenue expansion. So, looking at repeat passenger rate, Goodcabs has onboarded 61,000 passengers who returned for additional trips. Here, Surat emerges as a star performer with a repeat rate of 42.63%. This high rate of returning customer indicates that passengers in Surat are highly satisfied with these experiences, which fosters loyalty. So, on the contrary, Jaipur once again lags with a repeat passenger rate at just 17%. Such a low rate raises concern about customer retention strategies and services satisfaction. Jaipur's performance starkly contrasts with cities like Surat and Lucknow, where repeat trip forms the backbone of their operational success. This number leads us to some valuable insight. Cities like Surat and Lucknow thrive on repeat trips, which is clear indicator of strong customer satisfaction. Passengers here are likely receiving consistent services, quality trips, and competitive pricing, encouraging them to return. Jaipur, on the other hand, is struggling with both new passenger acquisitions and repeat trips, highlighting a potential gap in customer experience and retention strategies. Uh, this issue will require a combination of enhanced service quality, personalized loyalty programs, and strategic marketing efforts. Additionally, underperforming cities like Chandigarh and Jaipur can benefit significantly by increasing their focus on attracting new passengers. Perhaps through promotional campaigns and partnership activities can help us, and city specific discount as well. So these things can strengthen the areas where the Jaipur and the other cities can look after. And good caps can achieve a more balanced and robust growth in the trajectory. Now moving on trip analysis, which gives us a deeper understanding of operational patterns and opportunities for growth. Over the past year, Goodcabs has successfully completed a total of 425,000 trips, which can be divided into 177,000 new trips and 249,000 repeated trips. So this data shows that repeated trips from the bulk of Goodcabs operations, and it reinforcing the importance of customer loyalty in driving overall trip volumes. A notable trend emerges when we examine weekend versus weekday trips. Out of the total trips, weekday accounts for 238,000 while weekend contributes 187,000. This is a significant number of trips during weekdays, and it highlights the dependence of regular commuters and office goers. However, the contribution of weekend trips suggests untapped potential for weekend specific campaigns. So we can target on regular travelers or promoting special weekend offers. Good caps can further boost these numbers. Jaipur is the leader in trip volume. It showcases its dominance and faces a regular challenges. Despite its high trip count, only 40% of these trips are repeat trips, and this indicates a gap in customer retention efforts, which needs to be addressed urgently. On the other hand, Surat stands out as a model city, with an impressive 74% of trips being repeated trips. This high repeated rate reflects a strong relationship between the company and its customer in Surat. So it likely built in consistent service quality and competitive pricing. Then cities like Mysore and Coimbatore, although lower in trip volume, but they have exceeded their trip target and achieving 120% and 100% respectively. This performance underlines the potential for smaller cities to punch above their weight when strategies are tailored to their unique market dynamics. To capitalize on these findings, good cabs should focus on increasing new trips in cities like Surat and Lucknow, where the foundation of repeat passenger is already strong. Additionally, promotional campaigns tailored to balance new and repeat trips could be particularly effective in cities like Jaipur and Mysore. This dual approach will ensure a steady inflow of new customers while retaining the loyalty of existing ones. So let's look into the rating analysis. Average passenger rating is 7.66, where Jaipur, Kochi and Mysore tops on the chart, whereas Surat, Lucknow and Vadodara trails at 6.5. So we have seen that Surat has a very good number of repeated customer, but right now their passenger ratings are just 6.5. So we have to understand that there is a gap must be with the customer services. So company has to focus on the driver side, so they will provide the better services to their passengers so they can retain their customer as long as possible. Then we have talk about the drivers rating. So the average rating is 7.83, and again Jaipur, Kochi and Vishakhapatnam leads with 9, and which is a very good thing. But again Vadodara, Lucknow and Surat lags at 6.6. So this is the same kind of the things is happening again and again. So poor ratings in Surat and Lucknow indicates operational or services issues, and which needs to immediate attention. Now let's delve into the strategies and recommendations designed to tackle Goodcap's challenges and unlock growth opportunities. These strategies are tailored to specific city dynamics and operational patterns, ensuring a holistic approach to improvement. For long distance cities like Jaipur, Kochi, and Chandigarh, fleet optimization emerges as a crucial strategy. Investing in vehicles with higher mileage and enhanced comfort will cater to the demands of long distance travel. In India, CNG vehicles are an excellent cost effective option due to their lower running cost and widespread availability. However, for long-term sustainability and to align with evolving customer preferences, electric vehicles should also be integrated into the fleet. Although the EV infrastructure is still developing in India, but early adoption will positioning Goodcabs as a forward-thinking and eco-friendly brand. In addition to fleet optimization, partnership opportunities can be a game changer. Collaborating with tourism boards, luxury hotels, and travel agency can open new revenue streams. Jaipur could offer Rajasthan cultural tour packages, and Kochi could promote backwater tours. Catering to the needs of domestic and international tourists, seasonal promotions during peak travel months will further capitalize on the high demand in these cities. For short distance cities like Surat, Lucknow, and Vadodara, a different approach is needed. Partnering with local businesses, offices, universities, and malls to introduce shuttle services or subscription model can effectively target short distance commuters. Additionally, collaborating with logistic companies for last mile delivery during off peak hours can maximize fleet utilization and add a new revenue stream. Then, customer retention is equally critical in these cities. Introducing loyalty programs or offering discounts for frequent users can help build a strong relationship with passengers. Good cabs should also focus on strengthening intra-city transportation with competitive pricing and consistent service standards. Now let's examine some city-specific strategies to address unique challenges and leverage opportunities in each market. So Jaipur is a tourism-focused city, leads in revenue and trip volume, but faces declining month-on-month sales and a low repeat passenger rate, with just 17%. To address this issue, Goodcap should implement loyalty programs to reward frequent users and improve brand awareness. Through collaboration with local businesses, special tie-ups with hotels, restaurants, and cultural event organizers can enhance visibility and attract more passengers. Maintaining high service quality during peak tourist season will be critical to retaining customers. Then, in Kochi, which is a mix of business and tourism, it derives demand, and that focuses should be on stabilizing revenue during the off season. Partnership with local event organizers, conventions, and community festivals can keep demand steady year round. Targeted promotions like off season discounts can also attract price sensitive customers. Then Lucknow stands out with a high repeat passenger rate, which is of 74%, but poor ratings 6.5, indicates dissatisfaction among passengers and drivers. Enhancing service quality through drivers training program and improved customer support will directly address this challenge. For Surat and Vadodara, which are primarily business oriented, and their focuses should be on standardizing service quality. Poor passenger and driver ratings highlight the need for better training programs and consistent fleet maintenance, and incentivizing drivers for exceptional service. Then Mysore is a tourism heavy city and they have already achieved 120% of its trip target with increasing weekend demand and high passenger ratings which is of 8 plus. This city holds tremendous potential, expanding the fleet during peak tourist season and introducing special offers for weekend travelers can further boost growth. As the transportation sectors evolve, Goodcab has a tremendous opportunity to align itself with sustainability and emerging technologies. In cities like Jaipur and Kochi, where long distance trips dominate, adopting electric vehicles would not only appeal to eco conscious passengers but also ensures long term ROI. As EV infrastructure expands, alongside this, solar powered charging stations and green energy initiatives can position Goodcabs as a forward thinking and sustainable brand. Another important trend in tech integration, where enhancement in apps functionality can play a pivotal role. Features like eco-friendly route suggestions, eliminated trip emissions, and better investigation for long distance travel can enhance the customer experience and improve operational efficiency. Then, expanding into rural and semi urban areas represents an untapped growth opportunity. Partnering with companies offering village to village commuters or rural sightseeing packages could unlock new passenger segments. To address price sensitive rural customers, Goodcabs can adopt affordable pricing models and promotes its service as both economical and reliable. This strategy not only diversifies the customers base but also helps reduce competition in oversaturated urban markets. In improvement areas, Goodcapes must focus on standardizing service quality across all cities. Consistent services, including better driver behavior, cleaner vehicles, and enhanced passenger comfort, will foster customer loyalty. The company also needs to prioritize improving passenger and driver ratings, particularly in cities like Surat and Lucknow, conducting feedback driven improvement programs and providing training sessions on customer handling can address the service quality gap. To further enhance the passenger experience, good cabs should consider introducing value-added services. This could include local hotel recommendation, personalized route planning, and trip assistance, creating a unique selling point that sets good cab apart from competitors. Key insights and takeaways are like from this analysis, a few key patterns emerges. Market dynamics shows that Jaipur and Kochi thrive on long distance trips due to their tourism appeal, while Surat and Lucknow cater primarily to short distance commuters driven by business needs. Interestingly, weekends demonstrate higher profitability in most cities and reinforcing the needs for weekday specific campaigns to balance demand. Operationally, peak hour and weekend demand require optimized fleet allocation, while consistent declines in repeat passenger ratings, which is of average 6.96, it indicates an urgent need to maintain service quality post customer acquisition. This is crucial to prevent eventual customer churn. Now, growth opportunities lies in expanding good cabs presence in rural and semi-urban markets, strengthening partnership with local businesses and leveraging tourism boards and enhance visibility. Strategic marketing efforts during off-peak seasons can further boost the demand. As per the action plan, in immediate basis, good cabs should launch driver satisfaction programs in cities like Surat, Lucknow, and Vadodara to improve service quality and driver ratings. Implement standardized service quality measure across all cities to provide consistent and reliable customer experience. Address rating gaps through targeted campaigns focusing on gathering and acting upon customer feedback. Over the medium term, the company should design targeted loyalty programs to cater both business and tourist focused customer segments and incentivize repeat usage. Partners with local businesses, hotels, and event organizers to enhance demand in high footfall areas and establish good cabs as a trusted transportation partners. Finally, Goodcap's long-term success will depend on its ability to adapt and innovate, investing in sustainable infrastructure such as EV and solar charging stations, which is a future-proof its operation and align with the global trends, expanding rural-focused service to tap in the undeserved market, increasing overall trip volume. Additionally, developing a data-driven decision-making framework will enable Goodcabs to optimize operations and forecast demand and predict market trends with accuracy. This approach will ensure that Goodcabs not only exceeds its ambitious 2024 targets but setting a benchmark for excellence in the transportation and mobility sector. And these are all ad hoc requests